All right, here we are live in Nashville. Ooh, it's booming.
Yeah, it is.
It's booming. Ben Grubbs, come on down. Boom. Right out of the gate. I will tell you. Up, hip, up. You can still hear us, right? Yes? Good? Audio's good? Sibilance?
Check one.
Thanks for coming outside. For those of you watching online on YouTube, how's it going? Let's go ahead and give you the brand. And now you know it's live. So look at this, Sheehan.
Amazing.
Look at the artwork.
I love seeing that there.
Yeah. By the way, for those of you in Nashville, I am Jason from State of Love and Trust podcast. This is
Sheehan from Concertpants.
Hi.
Sheehan, a.k.a. Concertpants.
Welcome to the Wish List pre-party. A lot of screaming over
I
there.
heard that. Thank you.
Was that for Concertpants or was that a rogue bachelorette party?
Oh, who knows?
Yes. There's usually the same colored shirts, perhaps some sparkled boots.
It was just timed perfectly.
It was.
From Concertpants.
It was. Thank you for braving the outdoors. We had to move, Sheehan.
Yeah. Well, you did all that work. I appreciate that.
You procured the beers.
Yes. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to a live
I'm
podcast.
actually drinking moonshine.
Where anything can happen. Ooh, but moonshine?
When in Nashville.
Anybody here have the moonshine? It's delightful, evidently.
It is.
I got a thumbs up. Yep, there's a nod. Love it. Good stuff. This gentleman over here, he's got 3, look, I'm going to say hard lemonades, hard iced teas or something. Long Islands, perhaps. What? Don't spill it, sir. Look at that effort. Oh, and a 2 steps. Anyways, people at home don't care about that. They care about the Pearl Jam.
Care about the Pearl Jam.
I'm going to do the generic thing that you do when you're in a city. Who here is from Nashville? Nobody. Everyone's. Oh, one. We got
there we
one
go.
woman from Nashville. Everyone else flew in for the Pearl Jam. So we're going to talk about Pearl Jam. Can you get your notes open for me?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So we're going to talk a little bit about the tour thus far. We are basically halfway through it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
6 shows in, 5 to go, I believe, right? Is that right?
That's exactly right.
Anybody who may have watched the live stream that I did a couple nights ago from the airport knows that I was not here for night 1.
Right.
Here. Was everybody here out there in, yes, you guys were here?
On Tuesday? Who was here on Tuesday?
Do we like
Not
Tuesday?
here, at the show.
Yes. People coming in with their, I'm getting a lot of rain. You can use your voices, you know. You can use your voices. So people have went to the show on Tuesday. I did not. I watched jealously from home while I got my children ready for bed. I said, I got to get to the airport.
Goes.
But first, I'm going to refresh the old set list. And I was very jealous. Sheehan, give me some highlights for you.
I thought Tuesday was an all-around amazing show. The set list was, just full of goodies. It was mixed up. I think it was a very, very well put together set list, as some of you may have seen on my videos. I also think the energy from the band was amazing, and the energy from the crowd was also amazing. Oh no!
Is that rain again?
It is rain again. Yes.
It'll come and go.
We'll have to speak louder.
It will come and then go.
But it comes then goes.
Yeah. They're all fleeing like
I know.
cockroaches when the lights turn on.
So sad to see.
Except I gotta say, power to the 9 or 10 people under the umbrellas.
Yeah.
They're really putting in God's work today.
But no, Tuesday was an incredible show. Set list, energy, the banter, all around amazing. Lots and lots of key moments. Yeah, loved it.
I would say the fact that Indifference opened was clutch.
Absolutely.
That throws you on your head,
Absolutely.
right? You expect it to close. It's only opened 4 times ever, including Tuesday night. So you come into the show and you go, what's that now? Indifference? That doesn't... Wait, what? Right?
Yeah.
This guy loves it. Amazing.
It was amazing. It totally was amazing.
At that point, I'm thinking from far away, man, you've got to... If that's going to open the show, certainly the night could give us anything.
Right. It means they're adventurous. I think it meant the whole thing was going to be adventurous. They said, okay, let's throw things off a little bit. And I thought it was particularly interesting at the end. They finish up Baba, and I'm standing there in the pit going, okay, like it's time for Indifference, but wait a minute. They already played it.
It had been done.
And so what did they play? Watchtower. Pulling out the goodies.
I don't know how many times Watchtower's been played, and I could go to my computer here, but it's being used for the live stream, so I can't tell you how many times it's been played.
Yeah,
but that's one that I have not seen.
I'd seen it twice, I think. Once in Seattle last year when they did the Jimi Hendrix tribute, Night One Seattle, and once at Ohana, at Encore.
Oh, maybe I did see it then.
Maybe you did.
Oh.
21, yeah.
My memory is fading. 10 times? 15 times?
You've seen it 3 times?
18 times. 3 times.
Very
18
nice.
times.
So I guess I'm at 3 now too.
I appreciate you do crowd collaborations, crowd sourcing?
Yes.
For we're doing crowdsourcing of facts.
Yes,
with this gentleman over
absolutely.
here. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you guys are here at home. The thunder. My God, the thunder.
There's thunder.
Can I just say? I don't think I really
And a lightning
explained
bolt.
it. Dun, 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 dun. We were set up for like an hour and a half, off in that little alley back there. You guys can't see it at home on YouTube, but ready to go. And then within 10, 15 minutes of going up, the rain starts. And we had to race over here to his different stage and find and reset up, and it was not fun because there's water and everything, and luckily it all works and we're not electrocuted. So
Yeah, not yet.
wouldn't that be a way to go? Wouldn't that be a way? Ben's like, I'm not liable for that, as long as you come to the funeral. If we get electrocuted, yeah, he's in for it. Let's talk about the tour big picture.
Okay.
We have had a different opening number each show.
Yes. Yeah. It's been great.
You hear the rumbling. We've had basically 24, 25 songs each show, excluding Jazz Fest, which had a couple less than that.
Exactly.
We've
Festival
had,
show.
I think, pretty much mostly different closers for each show.
You mean for the encore, last song of the night?
Last song of the night.
Yes. Because you know where I'm going with that one.
They've brought Setting Sun back. It even closed. It was lightning over there. When are we going to hear the thunder? 3, 4, 5, 6.
Must be far away.
Must be far away. We don't care. How about this? Oh, there it is. 10 miles away? 11 miles away? That's far enough, right? Brad, come on out. It's fine. So anyways, how about the return of Got to Give? Can we talk about that?
Yes.
Can we talk about Got to Give?
So what? Another third time ever, right?
Yes.
Was it Vancouver last year,
Yep.
and then Sydney or Gold Coast?
Gold Coast,
and now Nashville won, third time ever, and down a half step or a whole step actually. So sounding a little bit different.
Yes. Friend of the show and touring guru as well, John Andrews, pointed that out to us.
Yes, John Andrews on tour on Instagram.
John with a 0 for the O. Is that right?
I don't think for the John Andrews on tour.
Okay.
Yeah.
So shows how much I know. But that was one of the things that made me go, like, why did I have to miss night one? I've been searching for that. I think a lot of you probably had seen every other Dark Matter song except for that one. And lo and behold, it gets played one night. So will they play it again?
Tonight?
Yeah.
I wouldn't put my money on it. I think.
Will you put Ben's money on it?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not?
He's got a $5 on it. I
Maybe
would love that.
Pittsburgh again. If I think Pittsburgh shows are going to be special. Last shows of the tour, they always throw things, throw things for a loop on the last show, especially. But but yeah, no, I think I don't think we'll get it again tonight for sure.
For sure.
It's already. I don't think for sure. Yeah.
I don't like that. But I'm hoping you're wrong.
Yeah.
But there were other goodies. We had Green Disease pop out.
Yes.
People love that one. Hadn't been played in a while. We've had 0 Gigaton songs so far.
Correct.
We
got Brain of J
did get Brain of J
on Tuesday,
which I love.
We're still talking about Tuesday.
Still talking about Tuesday, and the Backspacer Love going back to last year.
Okay.
Amongst the Waves, Unthought Known, Got Some has been played 3 times. I want to say in the last year.
Yeah.
That's gotten some Dark Matter tour love, which I like. Generally, they're still pretty 10 heavy with Dark Matter following up behind.
Well, I think what's been going on is last year the set lists were very 10 heavy and Dark Matter heavy. And what's happening this year is they've scaled back Dark Matter a little bit. So whereas we were getting like 6 or 7 songs every show last year, now it's gone down to like 4 or 5, I think, Dark Matters. And that's understandable because last year, every time we got Dark Matter, we got the first 3 in a row. Like we always got Scared of Fear, React, Respond, Wreckage in a row. Sometimes Dark Matter too for 4. They're not doing that anymore. So now the Dark Matters are getting sprinkled all over the set list a little bit more. And also, that's
thunder.
loud.
Ominous.
While it's not 10 heavy, it is 90s heavy. So I think we've seen quite a bit more of Versus and Vitalogy on this 2025 tour than we did in 2024, which has been great.
I will say that I like that they sprinkled the dark matter.
Yeah.
Because you're talking about that block of songs. And then there would be like maybe 2 older songs and then another block of dark matter. And, you know, some of the criticism is that's a bit repetitive. You know the block is coming.
Yeah.
So the fact that they've kind of sprinkled these things a little bit more, separated them a bit more, I like that.
I mean, I think it was good for what it was. I liked when they were doing it in a row too, because one thing I told people last year going to the shows was they were playing that little set of 4, you know, Scared of Fear, React, Respond, Wreckage, Dark Matter, with the energy of an opening band. Like, you know, an opening band who's only got maybe one, and I'm talking about maybe not openers for Pearl Jam, but like when you used to go see a band and they were the opener and they only had like a 6-song set or something and it was just rehearsed and they used to go through it with so much energy and so much excitement. That's the way they were playing those songs last year. So I liked seeing them in succession, actually. And you know, the rest of the set list isn't predictable, but that little 4-song set was predictable. And I don't think people really used it as let me go to the bathroom or get another beer type.
Well,
because
especially not when the album kicks ass.
Yes, exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
And I mean, the energy that they played those songs with, again, like I said, like the energy of an opening band on their first tour or anything like that. But I mean, look at Stone. Look at Stone during React Respond, right?
Oh, yeah.
That energy. No one wants to miss that.
I love it. And listen, when you've been to a number of shows, like I think a lot of people here in Nashville are, a lot of you online have gone to a lot of shows. You've seen your favorite songs played probably a few times at this point. And it's like, when you've got new music and you like the new music, you want to hear it. I wanted to hear it.
Yeah.
When I was in Chicago last year, I filmed Jeff for the first like 90 seconds of React Respond. He was doing like those Mike McCready, you know, circle the wagons kind of like he was stalking the stage. He had the bass kind of around his back, up over his head, taking it off, throwing it in the air. And I'm like, this dude is pumped.
Yeah. I'll also throw out there too, because I'm from the album generation, right? I listened to everything on CDs where before I even knew the names of songs, I would know that they were number 4 or number 5. I particularly like when songs are played in order, or like maybe every now and then you play a song and you just play the next song. It's like if they did Why Go Into Black or something.
It brings it back.
It just brings me back to listening to it on CD, because it's like that. My ear is trained to expect the next song, and when it actually happens live, it's like this extra kind of like, ooh, geez, I like it. This is how I experience it at home too. So it was nice with the 4 in a row.
I do appreciate that. I don't know if people here online like the fact that you anticipate certain songs. You hear the end of Black, and in my head, I'm like, all right, I'm waiting for the 12-string bass to happen, and then it's not, and it's, you know, it's whatever else. I do want to point out to anybody who's here who might be sitting under an umbrella, we're doing trivia today. We've got 3 trivia questions with prizes. So if you fancy yourself someone who knows a bit about this band, perhaps you might win a little something. So,
they're waiting.
Oh,
they're gonna win some prizes. I can tell.
Winning prize.
Look, they're coming out.
The cabana over here. How are those Long Island iced teas holding out for you? They doing pretty good? Those Long Island iced teas or whatever you got. What is that? Coffee?
Oh.
Is that Irished up or no? Okay. It's
nice.
tasty?
Old Smoky and Diet Coke.
So it is an adult coffee. Oh. I might fancy me an Old Smoky after this.
This moonshine is mighty fine.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. I will say it's
wet.
It's raining again. Well, there's this roof is it's made back in the aughts, I think. Anyways,
which we haven't seen as much of.
The aughts.
Yes, we have not seen as much of the
aughts. You know,
aughts.
I will say, and we'll get to it in a little bit, that we went through to the merch line this morning.
Yes.
And we spoke to some people about what they want to hear tonight from a deep cut perspective and what they expect the opener to be. We'll play that in a minute here, and then we'll talk about it. But I want to get to the first trivia question. As I know it's drizzling out here, but I know some of you can hear me. So what we're going to do... Is there music going on in there? What's happening?
There?
I'm hearing wooing.
Oh, it's
they're
the
doing a
raffle.
raffle.
Yeah.
I'll wait for the raffle to be over before we do the
You
trivia.
can win a prize in there and out here.
Brad and Justin are gonna let me know when the raffle's over. Yeah.
Oh no! See, they want the trivia to go on.
Well, that's because he wants lots of people participating.
It's the tables
I know
versus
how-
the cabana. It's Family Feud here.
Ooh, bump, bump, bump,
Yeah,
bump,
yeah.
bump, bump, bump. This is fun. But let's answer some questions online while we're here. Do you think Danny Baston says? Do you think we'll get a fall tour? Sirius Radio is advertising this tour as the spring leg instead of just
okay.
2025 tour. I will say, out of the gate, despite the fact that we are a part of this community that has a small presence, we are not privy to the knowledge.
true.
We may have relationships with people that are in the orbit of the band, but we don't have the privy information to tell you. This is just our opinion.
Everything stated is opinion.
Our opinion.
That's why he asked, "Do you think?" He didn't say,
Do you think? Oh, lightning. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
That was close.
and you counted a lot faster that time. Than
That
the
was
last
2
time.
miles away. Do.
Okay.
Anywho,
Where else do you want to be other than surrounded by a bunch of metal
we're
scaffolding?
surrounded by metal girders.
Yeah.
So this could be it.
Lightning bolt.
What were we talking about?
Trivia.
Trivia. But before that, what were we talking
The tour. The question here.
Oh, yeah. Do I think there's more? Yes, I do think there's more.
You think there's going to be more dates in the fall?
That's my guess.
I'm
Not-
inclined to agree.
Not
The fan base, while we said we have no privy to
None.
to privileged information, this fan base is generally not wrong.
yes. Will it be in this side of the equator? I would guess not. At least
I would agree
most
with
of
that,
those
too.
shows I don't think would be on this side of the equator. I know there's a flyer floating around about Mexico City in the fall. I thought it was debunked, but maybe not.
Well, look what happened with Green Day at Ohana, right?
That's true.
There was a leak, or rather, there was a miscommunication.
Whoops!
Early,
We posted it too early.
preemptive, premature communication, and it was taken back. But then turned out it was true. So I don't know about those other the Mexico City flyers. I've seen those.
Yeah.
Maybe they come to fruition as well.
Rosemary, hi Rosemary. She says where? Well, listen,
South of the equator.
Yeah, south of the equator. Where-
Speculation. Speculation.
the groin and thighs of the world, below the equator.
I would love to go there. I've not been.
We're thinking in South America. They haven't had a tour in 10 years. That's the way that's what I would guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
A few shows down there. D-Rock says, Jeff during React Respond, a must-watch. Concur. By the way, internet, YouTube people, the trivia is for people in attendance here only. I apologize. You can play at home.
Jason was excited for the trivia.
I know. I'm sorry, Jason. Someone remind me the band they made. Someone remind the band that they made Gigaton.
Oh, yeah. Has there been any Gigaton, actually?
No.
None, right?
0.
Yeah. No Never Destination, no Quick Escape. I was thinking Quick Escape might come out on Tuesday.
You know, being that the band did play here on that Gigaton tour, my
Yes.
guess would be that they wouldn't play any Gigaton songs here since they already came through in that tour. But the other places like Atlanta, which haven't seen tours in 13 years, would have, and they didn't. So maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe they play it tonight.
Maybe. We'll see.
Okay, what else? We got, London here from the other night. Sad I couldn't be there at the pod tonight. Well, you know, next time. Whenever that is.
But if you were there on Tuesday, you got a good
Oh,
show.
Landon here, not London. Landon. 6 Strings Custom on Instagram.
Ah,
Yeah.
I met him crossing the street.
And he met Matt Cameron over at the Carter's.
That's
Vintage.
right. Yeah. I've
Very
got a
cool.
baseball card signed.
Yeah.
Well done.
All right. Let's do some trivia. Cabana, picnic tables. Come on down. Well, don't actually come on down. It's wet.
Yeah.
But like, you know,
We'll watch the hands.
Metaphorically. So the first one, can you pull that up for me? The first question is going to be for.
By the way, look who's eating our
Oh,
dip
man.
there.
I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm going to turn the other camera on real quick. Maybe you guys can see this little bird having a great time. Oh, you can't see.
Braving the rain to eat
By the way,
the
here
chips
are
and
our
dip
friends. And here are the friends, you know. See if I can turn this around a little bit. There's the cabana over there.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, cabana. You're on
cool.
YouTube. Hi, picnic tables.
Oh, the bird flew away.
The bird flew away. The bird
Camera
was eating,
shy.
The
Camera
bird.
shy.
The bird was eating nachos that are very soggy. I wouldn't want those nachos. Okay, so the first thing up, the first gift, the first prize. It is. Do you remember this?
I do.
This is the
Love that photo.
Mojo magazine with the live CD that you could only get in Europe. You had to buy it. It was like $12. And on top of that, you're also going to get a Dark Matter slip mat for your record player. How fun is that? You can play your records in style.
Nice.
As Paul would say, in fidelity to fidelity. Indeed. Okay, so first question.
Getting wet there.
It's getting a little. I'll put it on my lap. How about
Yeah.
that? We'll cover. You know what? We'll cover it with a towel. How about that? Don't forget to bring your towel. Tally's here. There we go. Pearl Jam coasters. Wish list going off inside. We've lost somebody. He's all about that coaster. Where's a poster? You think?
I think it was coasters.
Coasters, right?
Yeah.
Anyways. Oh, lightning. How far away is it? They're still doing raffles in there. That's why. Okay, here we go. First trivia question. If you can hear me above the thunder, this is the question.
Y'all ready?
Y'all ready? Over in the cabana. Trivia time.
Trivia time.
Okay. Jeff Ament. We all know Jeff Ament. We like Jeff Ament. He recently had a bass that he played on Versus returned to him after 32 years. Do you know? Don't Google, sir. I see you on your phone. What a little cheater.
Hey, no, it's okay. Right?
Oh,
Be resourceful.
I'm texting my wife. Look at me. What year, model, and brand of the bass was it? And the reason why I give you that, I'm not specific, is because Jeff put it in his Instagram post. If no one here gets it, I will open it up to people online. Justin, Brad, do you know what bass did Jeff just get back after 32 years that he played on Versus? No one knows. Although the rain is starting to let up, so maybe we get some more people. Maybe should I come back to it? Let more folks.
Should we take it like not the year, brand, and model? Should we just take
One off?
Yeah.
I will take the brand. What brand bass did Jeff just get back after it was in the Hard Rock Cafe for 32 years? Fender is correct.
Oh, yes.
Fender is correct.
One for the cabana.
A 1961 Fender jazz bass, my friend. That would be the full answer, but I'm giving it to you. You could.
Well, good guess.
I know we're in the land of Gibson, but
Yes,
you guessed
exactly.
correct.
So you did guess correctly.
Kudos to you, sir. You
Well
got
done.
Dark Matter slip mat and the Mojo magazine with the live CD that was available last year in Europe. Hi, Brad. You got a little smoky over there? Yeah? Is it good? Oh. All right. Should we get to our video?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got a little video. We went to the merch line today. We asked the people a fun question. Here it is. Hey there, Jason here with
Sheehan.
I almost said his name for me. That's not how this thing works. We're here in Nashville in the merch line. The merch line. And we're going to ask the fine people here what they think will open the show tonight and
What they think the deep cut will be tonight.
let's find out.
Hey, sir, what's your name?
My name's Andy.
Andy, nice to meet you. What do you think tonight's opener is going to be?
I hope that it's Long Road.
And what do you think the deep cut will be?
Blood.
Ooh, very nice. Let's hope.
My name is Stacy.
Stacy, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What do you hope tonight's opener is going to be?
Oh my gosh. Inside Job. I mean, release. Yes, I was going to say
good
release.
one.
Yeah.
What do you guys think the deep cut will be tonight?
I want to hear You Are. Ooh, good one.
That's a good one. That's a good one. You got me on the spot now. Gone, but I think they already played that one. Gone.
one. No, I don't think they have, actually.
Gone is a good one. Garden.
Here with Ted, and you want to hear what is the opener?
I'd like to hear Release. It's been a while, so any song's great.
Any song is great. What a deep cut. Which-
WMA, haven't heard that one. It's my 27th show tonight. I haven't heard that one yet.
I'm with you. I have also not heard that song, so
Okay.
me and you together.
What do you hope for tonight's opener to be?
Look, I know I've got no chance, but Oceans.
Ah, okay.
I do. I really want to hear Oceans, and I would like to hear Of the Girl actually as well. Like
Both
there's
good ones.
Many, but Oceans is like my number one. You know what? I mean, deep cut. Like I don't know if I'm cool enough to know what that means, but like Crazy Mary, is that a deep cut? You're not gonna put this online, are you?
Michelle, what's going to open the show tonight?
Something beautiful. I don't know. Just
Well, they're all beautiful.
Whatever they, if he could sing the phone book to me tonight, I'd be fucking happy.
Gail Anderson, Mike Aardvark. No, that wouldn't work too well. What deep cut do you want to hear?
Let's go for deep.
Okay.
Let's go deeper.
What do you hope tonight's opener is going to be?
Oceans.
Ah, okay, another one. Same for you?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, cool. What deep cuts are you hoping to hear?
Got to go with Bugs.
Oh, bugs.
Maybe little rats. Something like that.
Okay,
Not
bugs
crazy
and rats,
deep.
you know?
There you go.
Standing on the sidewalk here, rats, bugs, it's on top of mind, right?
Joseph, what's going to open the show?
Has to be Footsteps or Long Road.
Very wise choices, I think. And deep cut you want to hear?
Fatal.
From your lips, Joseph, from your lips.
I'm speaking into the universe and existence. I hope night 2 tonight. I hope we get that.
Good juju out there. Good juju.
What would you like to open the show tonight?
Oh, goodness me. You've put me on the spot.
Yeah.
It's something I haven't really thought about. I know that their first concert that they did here in America, they did Oceans was the opening song, and I
Yes.
thought that was pretty special. I'd really like to hear that.
Hear that one again? Yeah. How about for a deep cut?
From Australia, what did you saying? A deep
Rarity that they don't play that often.
Maybe of the Girl. That would probably be one of.
Certainly a deep cut. Yeah, great choice.
Yeah, thank you.
Sounds good.
Bobby, what's going to open the show?
Release. It's due, and I want it. Deep track, I'm thinking like a Dirty Frank. Real deep track. I don't think it's going to have, but you know who called it.
What's going to open the show, or what do I want it's going to open the show?
Oh, give it a short. What's your name?
Chad.
Chad, what would you like to open the show?
Oh, I'm with Chad. I'm with Chad on Go. Yeah.
We got an answer, Shane.
I mean, I like the heavy stuff, so yeah.
What's the deep cut then that you want to hear?
I don't know, man. They played Green Disease on Tuesday, so I'm happy. I don't have an answer.
He doesn't have an answer. Chad!
Answer. They played Green Disease, and that's, you don't get that often. And that was a sexy ass guitar that Jack White gave him.
We got a Chad, we got a Brad. What's going to open the show?
Pendulum. I want Release. Deep cut. Brother.
My man.
What are you hoping for tonight for an opener?
State of Love and Trust would be killer.
Ooh, opener. I like it.
Deep cut, not really deep cut, but I know from my mom she'd love to hear it in hiding.
Very, very good one. Love it.
I think they're either going to go Pendulum or Release. Deep cut. Yeah. Smile. Or Down. Or both together.
Back to back.
Yeah, back to back. Yes.
What are you hoping will open the show tonight?
Oh, that's a good question. I always love Release. That's like my favorite. I've seen that more than once. And then just like a surprise opener would be Love Boat Captain, maybe.
Take it back to 2003.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
How about a deep cut?
Something I haven't heard? That's a hard one because I've damn near heard everything. So I like them all. I love the new album. You know?
Sounds good, yeah.
Setting Sun is I love Setting Sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Sure.
All good?
All right, there you go.
That was cool.
That's what the merch line had to say today. I am now wearing the clip of the koala that was given to me by a young lady in the line today.
I took mine off of my hat here.
Oh yeah, it was on your hat.
It was on my hat, yeah.
Also, I got this. Look at this. Do you see this? Was it crochet? What would you call this?
Yeah, crochet.
Crochet.
How long did it take to make just one?
She made, what, 50 of these?
50. She made 50.
Anybody want to guess how long it took to crochet this? 12 minutes? Try 14 hours. 14 hours to make this for the people at home. This is stitched. You can probably tell there.
And she made 50.
Made 50, all different songs. Dark Matter Tour.
Oh, that looks like a needle
Handmade
point?
with Love, Jill.
Thought you said crochet.
Was she Scottish or Irish? I was confused.
She's from Ireland.
Ireland,
yeah.
the great country of Ireland, Republic of Ireland.
Yeah. Perhaps it's a needlepoint. Perhaps Julie Clark is correct.
Oh, is it needlepoint?
Cross stitch.
Julie cross stitch.
That could be it, yeah.
I don't know what the hell I'm
Crochet,
talking about.
cross
There's a
stitch,
needle
yeah.
involved in some capacity,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Not a river cross.
I want to know if you guys can shout it out. What's going to open the show tonight? Once.
I heard once. That would be good.
What was that?
Wash. Wash.
Go? Wash.
That's what I thought Tuesday, too.
Cabana Boys. Dance for me. Old reference. What do we think? Anything else? Pendulum?
Pendulum.
Anybody else? I can't hear you. Go.
Okay. So far, everyone thinks it's not going to be a repeat opener.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like Wash too. Wash
Unfortunate for everyone who wanted Oceans, though.
Well, and release also would be a. Is that Sarah right there? I can't tell. Anyway,
No.
let's do trivia number 2.
Okay. Let's
do that?
Yeah.
Let's bring it up. Now, the second trivia question. This is. I'm going to go to this one right here. Okay, binaural. Just turned 25. We had a very obvious lack of binaural.
Basically.
Okay, in a couple days.
Yeah.
Turning 25 very soon. Light Years was a track whose demo was named differently. Tell me the name of the demo of Light Years. What was that? Yeah, Justin.
Didn't know that.
Just a pack full of. He's so nonchalant too. He's like, I got food, I got a drink. I'm sitting
Yeah,
there with this
seriously.
canopy. Everyone, like, relax. I got this. Puzzles and games is
I
the right
loved
answer.
it. And I did not know that. Good question.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know
Yeah.
that. No.
How about sad? Bonus question. Sad. Anybody know Sad's original title?
That's a song I've been chasing for years, and I don't know the answer to this either.
Puzzles and Games is the original title of Light Years on the demo. Also sounded quite different, by the way. Anybody know what Sad was called? Letters to the Dead. Justin 2 for 2.
Wow.
What do you got there? You got a little snack?
He's got a Pearl Jam
Pretzel?
Wikipedia
Ooh.
pretzel, yeah.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
Well done.
Sixth and Peabody, by
very
the way,
impressive.
is where we're at. Sixth and Peabody Distillery Brewery here in Nashville, being hosted, if you couldn't tell by this graphic behind me, hosted by the Wish List Foundation Pre-Party. They've been doing all kinds of raffles in there. They've got signed goodies. They've got all kinds of stuff. Chris, Jenny, Laura, fantastic people. If you haven't seen them inside, go see them and say thank you for putting this together. Do it every single show for over 20 years.
It's amazing.
How awesome is that? So
most.
I have to ask you then.
Yes.
What are you looking to hear tonight from an opening perspective and a deep cut perspective?
Oh my gosh. Well, the deep cut, I can tell you right away, is sad.
Because I've been chasing that forever.
Yeah.
And I was hoping for a wash opener on Tuesday.
Yeah.
But after
take it tonight.
after the gentleman that suggested Footsteps in the merch line, I think I would go with that.
I'm
Either
hearing-
Footsteps or Wash.
Matthew says Last Exit online here.
Oh, for an opener?
Yeah.
Cool.
Jason says opener and deep cut are the same song, In My Tree. That'd be kind of fun.
I like it. I'm a no code guy.
I didn't ask the audience out there. You guys here at 6th and Peabody, what kind of deep cut would you want to hear? Yell out deep cuts.
Of the Earth.
Of the Earth.
Yeah.
Last played here in 2016 over at Third Man. You said Other Side.
Other
Love
Side's a
that
good
shout.
one.
Fatal. Second time we've heard Fatal today.
Fatal, yeah.
That was
yeah,
in the video.
Someone else said that, yep.
Anybody else? Deep cuts.
Down?
I'm hearing. Sad.
Oh, sad.
Yeah,
yes.
we all want
Yes.
sad.
Let's put that in the universe.
Cabana Boys. He's like, I got my fucking gift. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I'm all hopped up on Old Smokies. Yeah, they're loosey-goosey over in the cabana. I'm not getting rained on. I got alcoholic coffee. Life
Love
is
it.
good.
Love it, love
What
it.
else? Anybody else? Deep cut? What?
Evacuation.
I don't think Mr. Vetter has the pipes for that anymore, my friend. That's a screamer. I like the effort, though. I like the...
I'd like to put Breaker Fall into the universe.
Yes. Breaker Fall, can I tell you? Okay, here's my ideal opening couple of songs. You
Too.
ready?
Yeah.
Wash,
Okay.
Breaker Fall,
Okay.
Go.
Oof. So you want all three of those? Or you want either one?
In
of
a
them?
row.
Or any of them? In a
That's the first three songs.
Okay.
Am I wrong? No, I'm not. Come on.
I like that 2 of those are also the album openers. Remember, I'm an album guy. Too,
yeah.
So open the song
First
with
of all,
the first song in the album. I like open the show with the first
Breaker
song.
Fall is very easy to play. Not a big deal. Give it a couple of rehearsals. You're done. All right. Wash. They always have that sorted for tours.
Yeah.
And Go also relatively easy.
Not been done this tour yet.
Hasn't been done.
Yeah, could be rusty.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay. Should we do our third and final trivia?
Let's do it.
This gentleman is chomping at the bit. Champing at the bit? I think it's actually pronounced. Champing at the bit? It's for the last one here. So the last trivia question.
Champing.
What's up?
I said speaking of champing.
Speaking of champing. All right, you guys know Brad Clausen, the poster artist, friend of the show. We love Brad Clausen. He created the poster for the last time that Pearl Jam played that arena over yonder in 2022 on the Gigaton Tour.
Mm-hmm.
He included artwork on that poster relevant to a certain song in the catalog, and he used that as reasons to ask Jeff Ament to play a song. What was that? Who said that? You are correct.
Boom.
Come on down, sir, and claim your prize. It is a Nashville prize pack. It is both stickers. It is a button pin and the license plate.
Ooh.
Oh, now I want to play because it's the license plate. Come on down.
Oh, you should turn on that camera.
Deep cut hitchhiker. Yes.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Nice one.
I
An
like
excellent
that.
shirt there, too.
You're welcome. I'll take your pin.
Love it.
Yeah. All right. What do we think? We made one person very happy and somebody else visibly upset. License plate? No, I got to go on eBay and pay $80 for it. Well, them's the breaks. You come out to the old live pod, and this is what this is what happens. Any other predictions we have for tonight? Maybe looking forward past tonight.
I still thought we would get lots more binaural sprinkled into the set list, just approaching the 25th anniversary.
Yeah.
So, like we said, there's 5 shows left. So plenty of time to sprinkle in more binaural. So yeah, hoping that happens.
We did a live pod online only. It wasn't actually in one place.
True.
2 weeks ago, you, me,
And
Paul, John.
Yeah.
And we talked about each city and how they haven't played those cities in, it could have been 2 years, it could have been 25 years, it could have been 12 years, whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
And what songs hadn't been played. And one thing that I don't know if you guys have watched or listened to my podcast, but Mike McCready was on it like 2 months ago talking Mad Season. Go
Yes, he
check that
was.
out if you haven't. Yes, the Mike McCready was on the show. And he mentioned, I mentioned Got to Give. It hasn't been played all that much at the time, only twice.
Right.
And a little insight into Eddie's setlist creation. And one of the things that he told us was that Ed looks through the set lists of old shows at that city or in that city.
Mm-hmm.
If it's 2 or if it's 15. And he tries to sprinkle things in differently. Oh, we played Last Exit last time we were here. Let's not play that. Let's give him something else. I know you guys travel. I know that doesn't mean a whole lot to a lot of you. But it does for people who roll in that are from the towns that this is the chance they have. And maybe they only saw the last time that they came through this city. So with that said, the last time that they played here, we had a lot of Gigaton, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, the 2022 show in Nashville, I was at that one. That was actually a very Vitalogy heavy show too.
Let's bring it up, because otherwise,
there was a shirt actually
talking.
made after that, which said Nashville in the Vitalogy font, because I think they played six or 7 songs off of Vitalogy at that Nashville 2022 show. If anyone was there, who was at Nashville 2022? No?
keep vamping.
Wow. Keep vamping. Well, that was a good one. The poster that we were talking about. Nothing Man opener. That's what kicked off the Vitalogy. But there was a lot there. So
I'm trying to find the set list. I had that. Remember that thing I sent you guys?
I do remember. Yeah.
I don't know where. it is.
Hey. Wow. Good to see you.
Let's pull it back up real fast. So, obviously Rats. So I don't think we're gonna get Rats tonight, which is unfortunate because I love to hear it.
Oh yeah. Well, I had that other theory too, right? If some of you watch the videos that I do on Concertpants, that Jeff, having received his old Versus bass back, like, were we going to start seeing a resurgence of the Versus catalog, you know? And I want to say that, like, soon after we were getting, like, what did they do? They did Leash, they did Dissident, You know, like stuff
Yeah.
that we're not hearing that much too. But I think he's kind of feeling that bass again and saying, "Hey, I wanna play some of these songs on this bass again." So that's another one I'm keeping track of to say how much of this comes out. And I think the bass is provided a very cool dynamic, right?
So he used it. He says, according to him, he said he played it on Rats, Animal, and WMA.
I don't think we've gotten Animal this tour yet.
Nope. So you know what? Animal being played tonight.
Could be.
And if I get it right, then wow, I'm gonna gloat. But if I get it wrong, I'll forget that I've ever said it. The opening song 3 years ago.
Yeah.
In this building, Nothing Man, into Buckle Up, into Black, into Present Tense, and Last Exit was there, and All Night was there. So all those songs, if you go by Mike's logic of Ed's logic, we would not hear those songs tonight.
Ooh.
Does that concern you?
I
And they played Go last time
I don't
too.
know that it's actually like if they played it last time, they're not going to play it this time because there's like, you know, it's never going to be the case for Alive.
Well, certain songs, sure.
Yeah. You know, so no, I would say I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, I'd like to see. I think we could get some of them.
I'll take Go. Go and Animal. Let's just play verses. How about that?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Do the full album.
They've done that, right? They've done verses. And yeah, we got my theory about the bass, right? The Fender Jazz bass.
Go on.
We got the two of the songs that we got from Versus on Tuesday just happened to be the songs that he plays the upright for.
Right.
Which are Indifference and Daughter. So yeah, my bass theory didn't pan out there, but we still got the verse. And we got one more off of Versus on Tuesday, which I'm blanking on now.
Anybody know? Anybody remember the other Versus
Indifference,
song?
Daughter, and Rearview Mirror.
Oh yeah, duh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got 5 shows to go, including tonight. I'm very excited. Are you guys excited for tonight's show?
Yes.
That's the biggest. We gotta hold on. Let's do it one more time. Now you're on camera. Give me another woo. Yeah. The internet is super jealous of all of you. Let's pan.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, the Cabana Boys. There they are. He's smiling ear to ear. He won something. Over there, more people.
Thank you for braving the weather.
Braving the weather. We appreciate you guys. Again, this is
Sheehan from Concertpants.
You've seen him. You love him. See all his videos. You see. By the way, if you take photos tonight of the show, send them over to this guy.
You can send them over to me. I'll run them through my editing workflow, and then we'll do a joint collaboration.
The editing workflow is actually the ever-loving gobstopper machine from Willy Wonka. That's what it is.
Yes, exactly.
No one knows. It's mysterious. I am Jason from State of Love and Trust podcast, celebrating 5 years next week. Can you believe that?
Ooh, congratulations, sir.
Everyone's like, what the fuck? 5 years? You've been around that long?
Yeah.
True story.
Well done.
Thank you.
You work hard on
1
it.
man,
It's
2
amazing.
man. Chris, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Yeah, that's all I think we have, right? We did all the trivia.
Great. We'll get to the show.
If you, by the way, if you want, I got guitar picks here, and I got stickers and pins. If you want one of those things, I'm just gonna give those bad boys out. The other merch, who gives a rat's ass? If you actually did want something, those QR codes that you can scan for more fun stuff. Sheehan's Concertpants stuff, State of Love and Trust pod merch over there. Way more stuff than I even have here. But if you want a pin or a sticker or a guitar pick, come and find me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
The internet's like, what the hell, man? Like,
I know.
You know where to find us, internet. All right, gang. Well, thank you for everybody for showing up. We can go back inside, rock out, and we'll see you in Bridgestone Arena in 3 hours, 2 hours, maybe less. Thank you, everybody.
It's going to be awesome. We'll all be in there.
All right.
Thanks, guys. Are we off?
No, we're not off.
We're not off.
And there we go.
Sweet.